Hello and welcome to another episode of Bushcraft Dave, a festive edition. And today you join me back out in Treaton Woods, where today I am cooking Christmas dinner. I'm going to try and see if I can make a vaguely passable and palatable Christmas dinner on my Trangia stove, my Trangia 27 series stove. I've got with me some turkey fillet. I've got a pig in blanket, just one, quite a longish one. So I've got pig in blanket, I've got potatoes, carrots, Brussels sprouts, I've got chestnuts, turkey gravy and stuffing and cranberry sauce. I've gone all out. Hopefully you'll enjoy seeing the process of me cooking these things and making this dish, and let's see how it goes. Oh, and also while we're there, just to say, my fire steel that you saw in the previous video that I bought to try and see if I could actually light the stove with the fire steel. No, it didn't work. There's plenty of sparks coming out of it, plenty of sparks sort of flying into where the fire, but nothing beats a match by the look of it. So, lesson learned, the fire steel might come in useful if I try and do some other kind of fire lighting videos. But yeah, let's get on with cooking this Christmas dinner. Alright, first off, some of the initial things that I've got to do, bringing some water on to boil, and I've got with me some really small potatoes. I've got I've got 5 of those, and then I've got some small chantenay carrots, just some of those really small carrots. I've got about 4 of them. So just a small pot with some carrots and potatoes in, which I'm going to boil off. The potatoes need about 15 minutes. The carrots don't need as long as that, but then I don't like too much bite in my carrots. And I've got with me 3 Brussels sprouts that I'm also going to pop in there at the same time. Again, give them all about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm sure for some people that will be cooking it too much to death, but hey. So the first thing I want to do is just prepare my Brussels sprouts with a knife. I'm just going to take off that initial bottom part of the Brussels sprouts, just peel off the first sort of outer leaves, just to sort of tidy it up a little bit. Again, just sort of vaguely trim that top, and then what I like to do is just score across into that flat side. So just cutting in just to make a cross shape in the bottom. That'll allow the heat and the temperature to get deeper into the Brussels sprout and mean that you don't quite get that core that ends up being a bit too tough. So I'll just prepare my other sprouts and get them in the pan, get them cooking. So, into the pan with my vegetables. Okay, whilst I've got you here, let me show you some of the other bits and bobs I've got whilst that's boiling away. So I've brought with me just a few chestnuts, just out of a vacuum packed bag. I've got about 6 because I quite like them. I'm going to chop them up in a bit and eventually fry them off in the pan with the turkey and the pigs in blanket. Speaking of which, I've just got a small piece of turkey fillet, doesn't need long in the pan, and a sort of a nice lengthy chipolata sausage that I've just wrapped in a piece of streaky bacon. So I've made that up myself. I've also got some stuffing mix, which is already sort of been mixed with some boiling water and ready to go. I'm going to fry that off. I'm going to see how that works. I've also got some gravy mix some turkey gravy, just so that we get that in there, and a jar of some cranberry sauce, which I kept inside me mug. Perfect little fit, just meant that I wasn't having any issues about glass, and I can use the mug to mix up my turkey gravy. So everything's looking good really. I just need to wait for the vegetables to boil, and once they've boiled, I'm just going to put them to one side and crack on with the meat. Not quite cooked through, so I'll just butterfly it. Or flambe. All coming together beautifully. And shortly, we serve. Right then, time to tuck into this delicious dish. I've got black hands from all the sooting that goes on the dish. We've had some flambeing. We've had some me nearly falling over like right now. Bear with me a second. This is difficult. I may have fell over. Right. Let's try again. Hello everybody. Oh man. Makes good TV though. I've got my Christmas dinner. As I record this, this is like the 19th of November. So it's a very early Christmas dinner for me. But you know what? I'm really looking forward to it. Let's try a bit of the sausage. Pigs in blanket. Delicious. What's cool actually about cooking it on the stove there is it goes really crispy. The carrots, these little chantenay carrots. Interesting. Now it said on the instructions that for the chantenay carrots that they only needed 5 minutes. Well, I gave them about 15. Hit and miss as to who was right and wrong there. The classic Brussels sprout. Well, definitely cooked through. Bit of... Oh, now. Those chestnuts that I fried off, they've gone uber crispy. Yeah, I like it. And a bit of my little fried stuffing piece. Delicious. Yeah. Now then, the centerpiece of the dish. The centerpiece being turkey. All in all, an absolutely delightful dish. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to sit in the peacefulness of Treeton Woods, finish my Christmas dinner, and then head off back home. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this has given you a little bit of Christmas cheer, given you a few ideas, maybe, for Christmas Day, and maybe just for a bit of fun. Why don't you try it yourself? Get out in your back garden, get your little camping stove out, and try and make Christmas dinner. Show me what you can do. Other than that, thank you for joining me. Merry Christmas, everybody, and we will see you in the next one. Bear with me a second. This is difficult.